Eyewitness News anchor Sabika Sheikh now shares much more about the 10 people whose lives were tragically taken from their loving families, Santa Fe High School and the Santa Fe community.
Kimberly Jessica Vaughan. Her dad writes, quote, "She was an innocent victim Friday, brought down by a coward armed with legally purchased guns." Vaughan was in her art class when she was shot Friday morning. Her mother writes, quote, "She's in heaven. I am heartbroken." Chris Stone, 17-year-old Stone, was in his first period art class and among the students who blocked the door to try and prevent the gunman from entering. A student who witnessed the shooting says Stone was shot through the door. He's remembered as outgoing and, quote, "really funny." His parents spoke with Eyewitness News Friday as they were frantically searching for their son, only later to find out he was among the dead. Christian Garcia. Garcia was a 15-year-old whose pastor says he died while saving others during the shooting. His pastor at the Crosby Church, writing in a Facebook post that he had baptized him years ago. He went on to say that he visited with Garcia's parents after the shooting and extended prayer and love to them. He said, quote, "Riley, you are greatly loved and greatly missed." Jared Black, his uncle told ABC 13 that Jared celebrated his 17th birthday just 2 days before the shooting. His uncle says he loved comic books and loved to draw his own artwork. His stepfather says Jared loved art, video games, sci-fi, wrestling, and wolves. Aaron Kyle McLeod, a freshman who went by Kyle. So many friends of Kyle's spoke out after the shooting, saying that he was a joy to be around and that he would make light of any situation. Friends say he always wore a smile. One friend says she was texting him frantically as they were being evacuated, checking on him. She says her last text to him was that she hopes he, quote, "gets better." Kyle never made it out of Santa Fe High School alive. Angelique Ramirez, the 15-year-old, was described by the pastor at Dayspring Church, where she occasionally accompanied her little brother, as a sweet young lady who has a style all of her own. He went on to say that she almost always had a new hairstyle. In a Facebook post, her aunt said she has a, quote, "broken heart and a soul that just cannot process all this right now." SHANA Fisher, 16-year-old SHANA Fisher's mother, told Eyewitness News she believes her daughter was intentionally targeted by the suspect. Fisher's mom says he made repeated advances toward her daughter in the 4 months leading up to the shooting, and the week before, she says her daughter stood up to him by embarrassing him in class. Her mother described her as shy and sweet, saying she loved video games. Sabika Sheikh, the body of foreign exchange student Sabika Sheikh, is now on the way to her parents in Pakistan. Sabika was only 17 years old. She left her family in Pakistan last August and was living with a host family after coming to the U.S. last August through a study abroad program. Yesterday, thousands of people gathered for a funeral service to remember the exchange student. Sabika dreamed of becoming a diplomat for her country. Her family in Pakistan tells us they are heartbroken. Ann Perkins. For years, she's been a substitute teacher at Santa Fe High School. Her grandchildren are students there. Students remember her as kind and always had a smile on her face. The all-female Galveston Mardi Gras crew, Tutu Live crew, posted on Facebook that Perkins, along with her daughter, were members of the marching group. Cynthia Tisdale, the 64-year-old, is being remembered as a wonderful substitute teacher at Santa Fe High. Her family says she was a loving wife to her husband of 40 years and a loving mother to her 3 children and 8 grandchildren. Her family says her house was the place for family gatherings, and she loved cooking Thanksgiving dinner and decorating her house.